Tonight, I want to start off with thanking the amazing new subscribers who have come on board in the last few days and the last few weeks. I'm ever so grateful to all of you for putting your trust in me. I endeavor to share my wisdom, the wisdom that God has given me. Thank you. And I also want to follow on and thank Mike and the others who have left amazing comments. I'm ever so grateful to all of you. Thank you. I want to follow on with this amazing message I read in this amazing book called The Mind is the Master. We are now up to page, I am now up to page 139, actually 140 to be more exact. But I'm going back to page 139 and I'm going to share with you a very interesting passage, an excerpt taken out of this book, which is fascinating. What gardener is so foolish as to condemn his flowers because they do not develop in a day? Do you know what this is in reference to? Do you have any idea what this is possibly in reference to? I'm going to follow on. Learn to love, and you shall see in all souls, even those called degraded, the divine beauty, and shall know that it will not fail to come forth in its own season. He has an amazing style, James Allen. I thought I'd mention. This is one of the heavenly visions. It is out of this that gladness comes. Sin, sorrow, suffering, these are the dark gropings of the unopened soul for light. Open the petals of your soul and let the glorious light stream in. Every sinful soul is in unresolved harmony. It shall at last strike the perfect chord and swell the joyful melodies of heaven. Hell is the preparation for heaven. And out of the debris of its ruined hovels are built pleasant mansions wherein the perfect soul may dwell. Night is only a fleeting shadow which the world casts, and sorrow is but a transient shade cast by the self. Come out into the sunlight. Know this, O reader, that you are divine. You are not cut off from the divine except in your own unbelief. Rise up, O Son of God, and shake off the nightmare of sin which binds you. Accept your heritage, the kingdom of heaven. Drug your soul no longer with the poisonous false beliefs. You are not a worm of the dust unless you choose to make yourself one. You are divine, immortal, God-born being, and this you may know if you will to seek and find. Cling no longer to your impure and groveling thoughts, and you shall know that you are a radiant and celestial spirit filled with all pure and lovable thoughts. Powerful words. These are powerful words. How can we judge another? Why should we judge another? What's the point in judging another? They're just flowers that have yet to blossom, have yet to mature. Have you ever been the backlash of somebody else's wretchedness, of somebody else's bitterness and pain, groveling thoughts and suffering? Has that ever happened to you? Know this. Kind of sounding like a poet now, aren't I? Know this: no person who levies upon you bitterness, wretchedness, sadness, discord does it intentionally. It's not intentional. It's just a reflection of what's going on within. A happy, luminous, prosperous, content being doesn't have to share groveling thoughts and pain on another. Why would they? Would you share groveling, painful, wretchedness, sad thoughts if you had only bliss and happiness, tranquility and serenity going on in your heart? Absolutely not. Am I right in assuming so? I don't think so. It's amazing. I must say it's absolutely amazing because we're not conditioned that way. We are conditioned to be the reaction of somebody else. They start with me, I'll give them right back. And then it turns into a pretty unpleasant and unkind result thereafter. I also wanted to follow on with an amazing insight I heard, or that I read from Tony Robbins. By the way, I still carry on reading a couple pages from 10 books a day. It's enriched my life, something unbelievable. Been doing it now for over 2 months. It's changed my life. It's changed my life. My life is amazing as a result. One of the amazing books I read, is from Tony Robbins. Awaken the Giant Within. We all have a giant within. Tony writes in the book that when you start asking questions, when you start asking good questions, positive questions in your life, the focus begins to change. Life starts moving into another realm. Why is that? How could that be? You know why that is? Because focusing your life with questions allows you to remember certain parts of your situation in relation to those questions. So why not use positive questions in any and every situation to model our life and focus it on a path of bliss, on a path of happiness, on a path of godliness and grace and prosperity and abundance and wealth. Instead of asking yourself, why did this happen to me? Why did I react so badly to that situation? Why not react with, this happened to me. How am I going to use a positive motto to move forward with it? How am I going to see the hidden kernel, the hidden golden nugget, which is going to help me get off the ground and become prosperous and become essential and a vitality to myself? How will I do that? I'll give you another scenario. You're in a situation where you've just lost some money in a business deal, or the business deal didn't go very well. That happens sometimes. Instead of asking yourself, how am I to go and dig myself deeper into this pain and suffering and wretchedness, why not ask yourself, how could I find prosperity and abundance elsewhere? Did it work here? How about finding it elsewhere? And when you use such thoughts, when you focus in that direction, You see, you see miracles start happening because our brains is a reflection of what's inside of us. The world outside of us is a reflection of what's inside of us. And so if we ask good questions, we get good answers. The brain seeks good answers. I had today, I was walking in a park, doing my prayers like I do often in the park. And I thought to myself, why did I have quite a few people in my life who deserted me? Why did I have that? Is it because I think it's because it's my fault? And I thought to myself, I said, Jessica, don't do that kind of thing. Rather, think to yourself, people abandoned you because they couldn't appreciate your light. Respect them, love them, be kind to them, or perhaps have nothing to do with them if they are not healthy. But don't see your situation from a place of wretchedness, from a place of scarcity, from a place of lack. Rather see your life from a place of abundance, from prosperity. And not everybody's reactions to yourself has something to do with you. Although in our conditioning, in our programming, we are led to believe that we are other people's responsibility. And what happens to us is our fault. But in this prosperous, in this positive, in this productive approach to life, see everybody else and love them for making the choices they made or make in their life, but build yourself up and believe in the primary focus, which is positive. Every situation could bring forth for you positivity, all depending where you put that focus. That's my message today. I look forward to your amazing comments. And what do you think about the different passages in the book from James Allen? I'd love to hear in the comment section below what you think about it. And I look forward to the new subscribers adding their thoughts and comments. It is much appreciated. Have a great week ahead. I love you all. God bless you. Thank you.